Richard introduced me, I introduced Richard. We're running as a slate. We have the same vision, and we work well together. Richard talked about our 8-point platform. I'm going to talk a little bit about how we're going to implement the platform. First of all, BREC's an organization, as Betty pointed out, that builds the party's network, energizes and grows the grassroots, recruits candidates, and gets Republican candidates elected. We're going to talk about growing the grassroots and the party's network. We feel Republican clubs are extremely important, as the clubs keep the Republican voter informed on legislation, candidates, and what I call an active Republican. Also, the clubs are a tool for recruiting BREC memberships and for campaign workers. We'd like to create new clubs and help each club grow their organization, and we could do this automatically by every month going into the office, placing advertisement ads for each club in the local newspapers, and also sending out 200 to 300 letters to the super voters regarding each club, who their speaker is, and just getting the club some advertisement. We'd like to send a letter to all new registered Republicans in regards to the BREC and to the Republican clubs in their area. We talked about regional chairs. Broward County is a huge county. We need regional chairs. And we think the regional chairs would help us in two functions. In an off-season campaign year, the regional club would help the membership chair by recruiting memberships, or by recruiting members, and also helping the membership chairs with their day-to-day functions. And we'd also be able to get feedback on help to improve our meetings. In a campaign year, we'd like the regional chairs to be our operations campaign arm, which would help the candidates in certain areas inform the BREC, and we would be able to help them with sending out recruitments or telling them, you're making me nervous. I'm sorry. Sending out, we'd like to have the committee, what we'd like to do, let's start all over for a little bit on the regional chairs. We'd like them to have, to recruit our committee people to help them, who's going to call, who's going to help them work their precincts, about absentee ballots, and about poll watchers. I know, I'm running out of time. But it's really important on fundraising, and I really wanted to get into fundraising. We need an executive director, very important to run the day-to-day operations of BREC. We need a new phone system, and we could have the same phone system that Allen West has. It's easy to implement. We'd like to do the campaign schools. We'd like to do a quarterly newsletter. I'm running out of time. Richard and I have great organization skills, and we can implement this. Vote for us. Sorry.